Okay, everyone, I am back, and now it's post-game, Heaven Reborn. Now it's
Did you say
post-game.
Heaven's Reborn?
Yeah, I did. Now it's post-game, Realm Reborn. But yeah, I did unlock the Red Mage and the Samurai. I'm gonna unlock the Dark Knight.
You can't.
Tank
It
only.
no. You can't. They can't. You can't unlock it until you finish the post game.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm gonna unlock it after the post-game.
Yeah. So when you get inside, what's it called? Ishgard.
Ishgard, yeah.
Yeah. Because Heaven's Ward starts in Ishgard. Luckily, the free classes in Ishgard are like the moment you can get inside the city. The Dark Knight should be in the Dark Knight, I imagine, it should be in the first area of the city, and the astrology should be in the second area of the city.
New Game Plus unlocked.
Okay, now you can do the whole story in New Game Plus mode.
Nice.
You don't get experience, do you, though?
I'm not sure if you get that much experience for it anymore. You don't get as much, as far as I know.
So if you want
It's
to
just
do, if you want to do a new class or something, that's the way to do it then, correct?
It is, from what I've heard, it's a way of doing it, yes.
So many quests have popped up.
But yeah, it's gonna be a fun game.
I gotta take out a Freet again?
Yeah, now this is pretty much the introduction to extreme fights.
Do I have to do it?
For story, yes. Oh wait, that's a blue quest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you can accept those, but those are just the extreme fights. As in, if you found the normal fights way too easy, the extreme fights literally say like, "Oh, we were too easy. Have new mechanics and new ways of fighting."
I don't see myself doing those anytime soon.
Well, you can do it because you're level 50. You just have to get good at them.
That's the thing. I don't see myself getting good at it right now.
Okay.
And I just want to get the Heaven's Ward.
Then do the Crystal Tower and do the end game story, and then just do have and then do have his ward.
Well, I gotta
But
do Gilgamesh because people gotta see that.
oh, then you have to still do the Hildebrand storyline. Yeah, you probably want to do the other dungeons as well. The extra dungeons that unlock now as well. The hard dungeons. By the way, the hard dungeons is not this. This takes place in the same dungeon that it did before, but the hard dungeons are completely different beasts because it's completely different bosses and it's a completely different route.
Well, basically, from what I was told by someone, basically you cleaned it out and something else took over.
Yep, that's what hard dungeons are.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It sounds better than what happens. Well, oh, we'll just change this a bit. It take years to change it, but change it.
Jeez.
But there is one storyline that has been this. Do you remember the healer, the group where the healer failed to heal the tank?
Yes.
Yeah, you know that had a tragic end. That story ain't over yet.
Is this later on for what I'm about to do or anything? Or?
It's not really a spoiler. It's just a random thing you find.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't take much place in the main story. It pretty much has a little bit of significance in the main story to motivate the character, and then it doesn't get here in the main story again. It just becomes a side story.
Okay.
Basically, it's like one of those, oh, I failed. Yeah, I'll be as strong as you someday, maybe. And then they walk off.
Yeah. And in the post game, that main story that gets a side story of its own.
So it's not important then.
It's not really. It isn't really spoiled unless you want. I'm not gonna say. I'm just saying it's gonna become that's gonna have a continuation of a side story, and it's a pretty good one.
Okay. And also think of it this way, at least you get mounts flying for free after you finish from Reborn. Mm. Corpse room? What's corpse groom?
What?
What is
Oh.
corpse groom?
I'll type it to you.
Hmm.
Because I don't want to spoil it for Hollow, what that means.
Okay, where do I find the Hildebrand storyline?
That should be an old Let me check.
Is it the Rise and Fall Gentleman?
Yeah, that's it. If that's it, that's the one. I do suggest following the Corpse Broom story because it's a pretty good one. But its story conclusion is in a different dungeon, which you also have to unlock. That is actually a roguelite dungeon of all things.
Oh, what dungeon?
A
Roguelite.
Roguelike.
That's weird.
I'll explain how that works. It's called the Palace of the Dead. And pretty much it's a roguelike dungeon where you basically start as level 1 of your class, but everyone is. It doesn't matter what your combo is because you also pick up items and have to avoid traps, and the dungeon is randomized, and the encounters are randomized. But you level up in it because you kill enemies, but also items will give you buffs or you find treasures, and those treasures can be exchanged for special items, so it's really interesting. And every time you finish 10 floors, it saves you progress, and you can continue on the dungeon with that level.
I also found out what's causing the crashing.
Oh?
What was it?
It's the old game.
Uh-huh.
It's Realm Reborn. Apparently there's something wrong with the files of Realm Reborn.
Hmm.
And sometimes it's just older that it crashes.
I also had crashes recently, and that was in Stormblood content, so shrug.
Some people are telling me that it's the recent patches that have done it.
Yeah, I think so as well. That means they're probably fixing it as soon as possible. Last patch actually fixed a few things, so no, yeah, the Palace of the Dead is really fun. And as I said, if your party wipes in the dungeon whenever, you may have to start all the way over. But only if your party wipes, not when you die. When you die, you can still get resurrected by allies. via items or healing spells, if you have a healer in your party. Because you can also go in as 4 DPS. Have fun.
That sounds kind of silly.
I recommend having a character yourself with resurrection on it.
It'll probably be a while before I do that too.
You can already start. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty fun. And getting the floor, but you need to finish the corpse room story before you can even access it.
And the game just crashed again. I'm going to try one more time and see if it will finally work.
Mm-hmm.
It always seems to have trouble loading in cities for some reason. Well, it hasn't crashed yet, and it is I can't move or nothing. There's going to be a big amount of maintenance apparently March 5th.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to fix the files, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Again?
Well, this time, after the mini crashes I've had, this is the only time I needed to.
Hopefully it stops them from happening ever again.